everyone, it's Lisa and today is Sunday and I am going to redo a video that I did yesterday. It went so well. It's just one of those videos I felt so good about, and this camera cuts off after right around 20 minutes and I got so into it that the camera had cut off. Then I didn't know it because I was so into talking to you guys and doing my eyeshadow. When I looked over, I saw that it was cut off and I just prayed that it had just cut off. But it cut out the entire eyeshadow look. So then I thought about posting it anyway, but I knew I would get so many complaints, even if I said why, that I thought, well, I'm just going to do it again. So I am going to insert right here the darker shade that I got in the, where is it? Makeup Forever HD, the new one. I went that day after my Friday video and I got a darker shade. Well, I made it work, but it was still too dark. So then yesterday when I got home from running my errands and everything, I thought, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that video. I washed off all my makeup and I thought I'm gonna do the video again and I'm just gonna mix it with my other two lighter ones. And it just wasn't great. So last night after dinner, I didn't have any makeup on. I ran out to Sephora and I actually tried this on. That's something I never do because I always have makeup on when I go somewhere. The shades are just weird because this is 2N26. And it was actually darker than the golden tone that was higher or something. Anyway, it was just a weird little setup. So you really have to, I don't know, it's just a hard one. It's kind of like the NARS. It's a hard one to get right. So like I said, this is 2N26. And we tried it on and I even walked around the store a little bit just to make sure it wasn't going to oxidize, which it's not supposed to oxidize. And it was really interesting, and I might leave this part in too because before I washed my makeup off in the afternoon, I did a little wear test look so you could see what it looked like after, goodness, I would say, I don't even know, 6 hours or more. So this is the number 3N42 Amber. It's 418 and I put this makeup on at, I would say 10:30. 11 o'clock at the latest this morning. This is no blotting, no primer. I did not set the powder, so I think it wore pretty well. And I think it would be a lot better had I not used those balms over it. I do recommend a primer. I could definitely see my pores more, and I never really even pay attention to that. But it did last and it did look pretty all day. I really loved my makeup all day. And the bad thing is I used, and I'm going to use this today, I'm going to try to recreate it. I used this palette. I've never used Sydney Grace shadows before, but oh my gosh, so pretty. And I did exactly what I wanted to do with the palette. And let me hold it back here. I think you can maybe see the tones better. Yeah, just pray I can do that. Another thing I did in that video is I used these Jones Road balms. This is the all natural, this is the bronze, as like a contour bronzer. And I will say, they're not for me. They're not for someone, which, I mean, I know this. They're not for someone that wants a glam look. I'm not gonna get rid of them because maybe in the summer I will like them, you know, to go to the pool or something like that. But what I did like, you know, I had purchased several little kits. I loved her mascara and I loved her, this eyeshadow, the dark brown. I think it's called the one or the best eyeshadow. Super dark brown. And I liked her black liner. So I figured we would try to almost recreate that look, but maybe even better. I did get a sample of the One Size Secure the Blur Primer. I thought we would use it. I'm getting smarter and getting samples. Not that they didn't offer me samples of the Makeup Forever, but you get to a point where you feel like, you know, okay, light, medium, neutral. Like I can just pick light, medium, neutral, or medium, neutral, or yellow, and it works. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of little bump I've got going on. And I shouldn't have messed with it before filming, but I did. That feels good. It feels really cool. It does not feel silicone-y, but it feels smooth. It just feels almost like skincare. And it does have a good, I mean, it's not sticky, but it's not dry. Then I was up here getting my stuff ready. You know, I washed all the brushes that I used yesterday, so I would have them ready. And I was thinking to myself, where is that crazy sponge? And I was talking about this, but it was just funny how I even said that in my head. I mean, this thing is so crazy, but I do think it's kind of cool. So I thought we might use that. And let's go. Oh, I had taken my ring off. This is a new ring that Sheila Fajl sent me, and I just think it's so pretty. She sent me the polished one and the brushed. So here is the swatch. So you can see, even though this is a neutral, it is still very yellow. And I don't know. Different brands, you know, do that. So, but I think it's going to be good. Yay! Yay! Thank you, thank you. Let me put a swatch on here. Oh, I used the wrong sponge. Okay, let's do this one. The other darker color, I knew I could make it work, but who wants to have to do that? I mean, but I do remember, I think in the old Makeup Forever, I could wear 127, the old, or 125, and sometimes I would mix them. So I think that's good. Okay, I'll put it right on there. And keep in mind, I'm doing this for, you know, when I'm tanning, and today I just put like some body type makeup, I'll link it below, on, and I'm going to be getting in the sun soon, and I'll get some color. So I would say that was basically 2 pumps. And I would say it is a natural finish, and it did last. You can still see my pores, some right there, but not enough to bother me. But I would not say that primer was like a pore filling primer. Secure the Blur primer. So that's probably not what it's really marketed for. Is this new KVD Good Apple Concealer. And I got the color 119. And it's pretty. Oh, I'm always scared it's going to fling across the room. So we're going to go right in here. Right in here. I've been watching old Bailey Sarian videos because I don't like to listen to crime stuff that much. I have watched some of her latest ones only if I just particularly like the look that she has on, or like I did listen to the Natalie Holloway one in the car one day, and I love the way she does her makeup. It's like full on old school glam, and I like her personality too. See how pretty that is? Really pretty. Okay. But you can still see like some of my discoloration right there. So I would just say medium coverage. I would not say it's full, but it's full enough, because by the time I put my bronzer and everything else on, I think it will be good. I have their bronzer, the medium cream bronze. So let's give it a try. I've used it one time and I was pretty impressed. So let's go in with this BK Beauty 106 brush and do our bronze and our contour. I like it. I would say it's very, to me, I haven't swatched them side by side, but I would say it's very similar to the Chanel, but probably better ingredients as far as being more natural and less perfume and all that stuff. But I'm not bad talking my Chanel because I love it. Okay, is that enough? I'm gonna do just a little bit more just to make sure. I can't wait to do another Saint makeup video with you guys, because that last one, which you knew, it was the first time I'd ever used it, so I hope that no one expected me to know what I was doing, but I have learned a lot just by watching all of the different makeup artists, and I actually found some that are more full coverage glam girls, and I can show you the best things to do, so we will do that soon. Today I'm going to use the Huda Pound Cake powder. I used that yesterday and it just looked good, so I finally got enough out in the top. I can dip like a sponge in it. This is the e.l.f. Cookies and Cream sponge. And I'm going to first this powder goes further than the Laura Mercier. I'm gonna grab some more. And then I'm gonna kind of run it over the whole makeup. Kind of set everything a little bit. That way if I want to use powder, blush, I don't know what blush I'm going to use. Oh, yesterday first I tried to use one of those balms as a blush. It was not good. But I used these precious little, I had a little trial or a little sample kit of these Rare Beauty blushes. I love them. So we'll use these because that was my first time ever using them. I actually have a full size of one of them. Let's swatch them. So this is Hope. It's kind of like a pink. This is Peace. A definite brighter peach, or like cantaloupe. And then this is the lightest one, Bliss. So, Hope, Peace, and Bliss. So you can see they're pretty bright. I think I like this last one the most. So let's do Bliss. I've heard you have to blend them in quick. Boy, that is pigmented. Okay. This kind of goes with our look because my eyeshadow look was, I'm going to say retro, but it wasn't like retro. It was just more like, I would say 60s. Just using grays and brown eyeshadows. Okay, I love that. So pretty. Okay, so for my lids, I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit. I don't need too much because I actually put the concealer up there too, but I'm going to put my Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This is the Enduring Love palette. I've already shown it to you, but I'll show it again. So what I love about this is, see how there's a good neutral brown, and then a tan, and then some grays, and then that pink, and then like a dark color, and then all these good glitters. It's just a really, and I use some of that Darcy, the pink palette too. You know what? Let's do the lips first because I loved this lip combo. I got the Makeup Forever 3C. The other day I had on 2C, but I remembered we liked this one too, so I got it. And it's good. Okay, and then the lipstick is a new one by Tom Ford. I placed a little order with Beautylish, and I got this lipstick, and then I got this little makeup towel from Sonia G. It's to wipe your brushes, like in between, you know, like since, you know, it's like for a makeup artist or somebody that's doing this, and you can wipe it and use it again without having to wash it. And then of course you just wash this. So I grabbed that for my table up here, and I got this lipstick. It is the Tom Ford Extreme Badass Lip Color Blush New, and it's beautiful. And I'll be honest, when I got it, I thought, oh my gosh, that's just not gonna be good, but it was, and it looked good all day. It's one of those lip combos that just got better. And even though it's this, I would say, it's definitely matte, but it's kind of a, what would I say, like a velvety matte. It is beautiful. Shadow that I think I used first, which was this Juliet. And my mirror is in the way. Okay, so I could probably even use this. Okay, Juliet. And I put that just to start off my crease. Like that. Okay, I would rather use this mirror if I can, because you know me, I like to put my hand over here and really do that. And these brushes are the BK Beauty, and they are synthetic, so they're not probably going to pick up quite as much as the more natural hair brushes, but they're still nice and they blend it out well. Okay, and then I'm going to take this really cool little brush here, which is the 207. I'm going to take that same color and put it underneath like that on my lower eyelid. Okay, now is where it gets dicey. I can't remember exactly what I did. I think I took a smaller brush. This is the A502, and I went into Victoria, which is this gray color. It's like a gray, I guess you would call it a warmer gray, like a gray taupe color. And I just kind of went back in the crease too, on the outside of the eye. Like that. Okay, now I remember one of these was like so much more pigmented, and I think I did Passion next. Yeah, I remember this color had a little bit more. Yes. So I'm going to go all the way across the lid, but like leave the inner, you know what I mean, just like the accent tear duct area. And bring it out. Just making sure I use the right color. Okay, and I want to carry it out, kind of wing it out, and, you know, up, so you can see it when I look straight ahead. Okay, this is the color that is way more pigmented than you would think, this Cherish. So I'm going to use that same brush in Cherish, and yeah, put it right on the lid. See how like matte gray it is? It really gives a cool vibe. Like that. And so you could leave it there, but when you put the brown in it, it just, I don't know, it just takes it to a new level. So I'm going to dip into Robert, same brush because we're layering, and kind of go over the edge and start just blending in. Kind of do, to keep your eyes even, do one little bit on both sides. This is a really pretty brown, and kind of bring it over like that. And bring it out and kind of up. So you're blending that, and then I'm even going to take a little bit like on the outer third. And then I'm going to take this little brush again, which is the 207, back into that dark brown Robert color, and do this outer, probably the outer third. And then take some more of the dark color and just put it along that outer third lash line. Like that. So it just gives you that smoky, gray, brown, I don't know, it's very Bridget Bardot to me. A little bit of Pammy, maybe. Okay, then I remember the really good last thing that I did is I took, I believe it was this brush, it was a small 207 into this Darcy. Let me knock it off on my hand so you can see it's kind of, it's a rosy color. And just put it, kind of use it along the edge. It might not be something that your eye notices, but see how it will blend those shadows out. Almost like a warm tone does. And then let me wipe off my brush on my fancy towel here. And I loved this color. This is Romeo. It's a little frosty pink color. I see more of these shadows in my future because the colors are so pretty. They're so, I mean, they're pigmented, but you know, good shadows are so easy to come by these days, but I just love the actual shades. I did a little bit of that up on the brow bone. Ooh, pretty. Kind of like a smoky look for me. But what makes it all come together are the brows, the liner, the lashes. I'm going to use this. I used it for the first time, the Duo Line It, Lash It eyeliner and lash adhesive in black. The Jones Road eyeliner in black. The best pencil. It's very stick, you know what I mean, like a pencil, but it lasted all day. It looks so pretty and I liked it. So we're going to just do a kind of a, I say thicker line, visible across, and then make it, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wing it out. My shadow has already kind of given me that template. So I can wing out the liner. But what's good about this is it's not too slicky. It gives you good, you know, it doesn't skip or anything, and I think it goes well over all of this eyeshadow. A lot of them don't want to go over that much eyeshadow nicely. But it just, I think it just is a good soft black, and it blends well. Let me go ahead and do my brows. I've been loving this Arch Hourglass Brow in Blonde, and it has a brush. I cannot imagine anyone making a brow product, a brow pencil without a brush. And I've been doing my brows a little different. Instead of trying to arch them so much, I've been just doing a one, it's kind of like my lip liner. If you just do a good swoop like that, kind of rounding them off a little bit more. It almost helps them match a little bit better. Instead of one of them being, I mean, this one's still lower. I might come back and do something to it, but okay, let's put a little bit of a top on it and see how that makes it match. This is a really good, not all blondes are this good. It's a taupey blonde. It's not warm. And then I bought something. I stopped at CVS to get more of those cotton squares that I like. And I remembered Risa saying a lot of people use the Got To Be hair gel for their brows. So I got some. I don't know where I put it. Hold on. Here it is. I got this small one. It's the Styling Spiking Glue. Screaming Hold. Water resistant. #1 glue in the US. A little scary. Okay, I'm going to use the Wayne Goss. Sorry, Wayne. His spoolie and get a little bit on there. I'm a little scared. And because I don't have any crazy style to hold, but I hate when see how they're already doing it? I hate when did I go over? I did. I went way over on that one. I got carried away. I'm just going to have to match it out over here. My hair will be down, so it won't matter that much, but I hate these. It's right here. They will go down, and it just, that eye is already lower. Wow. I'll have to check. Just watch my brows and see if they get crusty. The Jones Road, the mascara. And Bobby does good mascaras. And I remember when I took this out yesterday thinking, I'm not going to like this because it has a full wand. I'm not much on the curved wand, but it did good. So, and my lashes, since using Revita Lash, are so curled up that I don't have to worry about that. And I like to kind of goop it on from the end. This has just enough on it. And yesterday I used my typical Jubilee, and I love those lashes. I even had someone ask which ones was I wearing. But today I might try something a little longer and not as dense so that you can see my eyeshadow a little bit more. Okay, so there is that mascara. You can see it's a good one. I did just get these from Boldface Beauty. And these are Bailey Sarian's, some of her favorite lashes. This is called Sassy Since Birth. And let's use them for the heck of it. I know I'm going to have to cut them because that's just the way it is. How am I going to do this? Because they're not winged out. See, normally I like the ones that are longer on the ends and shorter in the middle, because then I can cut some of the long end off. Take one off and just see. I might not. Okay. This is the Duo Liner Glue. So what I'm going to do is just go right down and then I'm going to wing it just a little bit up. See how it's getting in the lashes. Just so, Let me do a little bit more, a thicker. Like that. And I remember it being pretty sticky pretty fast. So, okay, so okay, these might be just too crazy for me. They're really curled, so it's like I need to put them like really, you know, straight, like down, like that. And so now my eyelashes aren't wanting to blend. How is that? Okay. I think that works. Okay, that's the secret here, is they have to be, matter of fact, I'm not going to bend this. Oh, I didn't do this one yet. I forgot just how daggone impressive that was, that stuck to that quick. I think this would help you guys that have trouble with lashes because it's so quick. Normally you have to wait a while for the glue to get tacky. Trying. Okay, so put them in there and try to get far down. And then mesh them into my lashes. Yep, these are full on. Don't know if I'm gonna like them, but I wanted to try something different. And here we go. Let me know down below if you use that liner and if it really is this good. It's kind of unbelievable. Okay, is there anything else that I need to do? Little report back. I hate to tell you, I love those hair products. I feel like they give me lots of volume. So yesterday, what I did is my mom gave me this really cool, it's by the Scrunchy brand, and I really like, this is clean hair. It really works better on second day hair and like with some dry shampoo, but I think this is what inspired my look, as I had put my hair up just to brush my teeth and take out my bangs. And yes, this little clip just worked well. And one, I would say, plus about getting gray hair is now I have like root color and it is lighter, so I don't have to worry. I don't know, I feel like my roots look better. They're not as dark. And that is it. Now what I like to do, because all of that kind of gets on my nerves, so I usually just put those behind my ear like that. And I'll probably put on, I don't know if I'll put on any earrings because I'm just staying home today. I'll probably edit this video and I will go to my parents later. And then I put on the same bodysuit I wore yesterday because I thought it looked good with this look. I washed it and have it ready for today. It is from Abercrombie. And then the pants I have on are some really soft, like velvety velour from Victoria's Secret. And then, you know, these are basically my slippers. I hope this turns out. I hope you like it. I wanted to do something a little different, and I think we did. So thanks for watching, and I will probably still see you. I'm hoping I can get this edited and up tonight. I just have so much new makeup. I want to make videos. I want to try it with you guys. So I might put this up tonight if I can, and then I'll see you again tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.